Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you always for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, and your comments are always appreciated. So today my topic is how to live in harmony. Well, to be honest, I was kind of wondering why it's always the same theme. But then I went on some social media sites and noticed how intense the negativity has become. So I'm going to read you the message from my poetry and then help you discern and see the difference in how this negative energy affects you. So I hope you're all doing well, enjoying your free time, seeing the positives instead of the negatives in it. So the title is All is Working Divinely. And I put it against a picture. So if you can imagine this beautiful crystal clear blue sky with these beautiful snow-capped mountains. And on the bottom and filling up the whole front of the mountains on the bottom of it are these beautiful, bright, golden yellow flowers. So just picture that in your mind. And this is the message. This is a metaphor to see. Sun shines bright, flowers delight. All who see how our world is unfolding divinely. No matter what is written, no matter how it seems, all is working out perfectly. Remember too, the news will confuse all who continue to read how deadly this corona can be. But now is the time to remember. This is how they train you to believe, by showing and reporting deaths constantly. By now, most of you see this has always been a ploy. The fears, the lies spreading wide, all because they know they are losing their show. More people are awake and free, but there will always be those who don't believe, who hang on tight to their own beliefs, who live in constant fear and dis-ease. While still judging others, believing they are right, while all along they live in their own strife. Do not fall into their way of life. Stand strong in your convictions, following your heart to feel the truths inside of each of you while watching others reel. Wish them well, send them peace and love, because one day soon all will be awakened by the event, living in perfect harmony. I don't know how I can seriously explain to you negative energy. In fact, if you're new to my channel or if you've never listened to my video on energy, I suggest that you do. People have been attacking me. You just have no clue how strong you have to be to avoid these attacks. Not only by people who are not awake, but by people who act like they're awake, by people who say they're so positive, yet they put in some negative twist and they don't even realize it. And so this is my point. I have brought up energy a million gazillion times. Yet there's so many people who want to awaken, who try to awaken, and they still get dragged into this negativity. And trust me, it's very strong, because the love energy is just as strong, if not stronger, than the fear energy. But if you stay in the fear energy, it will choke you to death. Now, I chat with some people on social media who appear to be awake and positive and loving. But some things, they want me to understand that it's Satanistic. And I'm like, where is that coming from? And I'm bringing this up because of what it does to my body. So if you can relate to this, this is very important. You're going around, you just woke up, or it's in the middle of the afternoon, and you're enjoying everything. You're positive. You only focus on positive. You do things that increase your positivity. You stay happy. You are just happy because you are basking in the love energy. And then someone comments negatively or chats with you, and even if that person is chatting with you and you ask them how they are and they say they're great, but if they are not being honest and they're depressed about something or angry about something they're not sharing with you, they carry negative energy. People who tell you what you do wrong carry negative energy. And this energy is so strongly intense that it can wipe you out. So this morning I was choking in negative energy from a comment that someone is trying to get me to believe them and let me know that what I believe is wrong. And it doesn't even matter if I say, hey, listen, I'm not telling you if you're right or wrong. I'm just telling you, let's agree to disagree and let's forget about it. I don't want to have this confrontation. But they insist on it to the point that I had to get off the internet. I had to light sage because that negative energy comes into my apartment. And I had to light sage. I have to do my rituals and raise my vibration. And that's what this video is about. You have to understand and yourself and know your feelings and know how you change. And when you become negative or when you get angry, and you might not have been angry 2 minutes before, you have to realize, understand that you've just picked up some negative energy from a thought that you had, from a person you were thinking of, or from someone you were just talking to. And you've got to be mindful of that, because it just, bam, sends it right around you, because it's so intense right now. Because we just did a meditation on April the 4th. Millions of people did this meditation, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was powerful and helped raise the consciousness of this planet, because collectively we have collective consciousness, and collectively all the people who live in fear create more fear on this planet. And because of this, because the energy was raised so high, that the dark ones are intensifying their negativity. I mean, you got to look at this, see it for what it is, and laugh at it. Because now there's more postings on the coronavirus and the deaths and the dying. and all of this stuff. Now, someone posted yesterday on Instagram a video of actually a person in a hospital, will look like a person, but was actually a dummy. You know, with the masks and the doctors all around and all the machinery and the deaths and the dying. And it's not any different than what I've been talking to you about for the last year, even before all of this came about, that this is how they get you. This is how they do it. I have friends who are so-called awake who keep sending me corona videos to help me see that I'm wrong. I'm not gonna go down that road, and neither should you. This is about so many things, and there's so much positives in all of this. Now, if you're a person who tries to be positive, but you read negative posts and then get angry by it, and then hate life, you've just picked up a bunch of negative energy. So ask yourself, why do you do that? Why do you need to spread hatred, or how much you hate this person or that person? You've got to know in your heart that it's just a ploy, and let it go, because spreading it actually doesn't help you. Those who bask in spreading the negative energies, the negative posts, hurt themselves. You don't hurt ever anyone else. It's always about you, because you're the only one here. So it reminds me of a message that I received a few days ago when I was speaking to my star brothers and sisters, and all they kept saying is, hold on to your sanity. They're now letting me know when things are coming. And they're absolutely correct, because once someone enters into your space with this deep, dark, negative energy, it just goes to your house, your apartment, in your car, if that's where you are. It goes all over your body, but you can get rid of it. And that's what you need to do instantly. Once you start getting angry, you need to stop and realize that someone has attacked you with negative energy. And so instantly you need to do this. Just like, you want to become. When you get to the point where you truly follow your heart, and you know deep down in your heart what is the truth, this stuff is just an annoyance, but it doesn't make you angry and mad, because it's how the whole world has been for thousands of years. And the positive thing is the virus is helping us go into a better place. So look at the positives of the virus. Do you like getting up and going to work every day? Do you like polluted air? Do you like expensive gas? Do you like all that stuff? Well, gas is dropped. The air is clear. The sky is clear. Everything, the earth is healing. People are seeing that all of this stuff that was so important to them is really not all that important. Because it's not. It's how you've been geared to buy, to have, to own, to be competitive. Now, there has been a change in the saying. It's, I am the light, I am the love, I am, which is imperative that you say this when you feel down and depressed. It's imperative that you say this after reading something negative, because this is coded words. This will raise you up above all that garbage and bring you back to your center. But they added another 3 words. So it's now, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. Now, this is what shocked the hell out of me. I sent that to this person on social media, and they came back and said, I am connects you to no, who is it? The demons, to sin, not to sin. Anyway, to demonic energy. Satan, that's who it was. I am connects you to Satan. Who the hell told this person that? I am is always connected to the God source energy. I have never even heard that before today. And that person enveloped me in negativity. So I couldn't even breathe. Anyway, this is my point. So I'm not saying this to dog people. I'm trying to get you to know what something feels like is the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Because, you know, when you break something, you don't know how it feels unless you break it yourself. So that's just how it is. You know, the Galactics in Blossom Goodchild's last channeling had said that after the meditation, they saw our whole sky turn into rainbow colors. And that we are the rainbow children. And I believe that wholeheartedly because in the last year, and not this year, but the year last, 2019 and 2018, 2017, I was taking a lot of selfies, well, I always do, and out in the forest. And there was rainbows rays wrapped around my body like all the time. And I could never figure it out. And now I know. We are rainbow light. And soon, maybe even now, ever since this channeling, we've had rain. So we haven't had sun or cloud, and the clouds have been out at night. So I haven't been able to see anything like that. But after this passes, I know that I will. Eventually, if it's not now, it is coming, that more and more of you will see rainbows all over our sky. If you go back to my poetry, even back to 2013, which is 7 years ago, I wrote poetry about rainbows in the sky. So you see my channeling of my poetry comes from the Galactics, who I was told earlier this morning that they are connected to Satan. Well, you know, we all believe what we want to believe. I mean, it's just how it is. So, if you post on social media, just post positive things. Read positive things. Say positive things. Nothing negative to yourself, about yourself, or to the world. If you want to help people, be positive. Be encased in positive energy. And so when you do go out to a store or wherever, your people that come around you don't get zapped in fear. They get zapped in love. That's how you raise the vibration of the planet. This is how you help the other people on the planet. Not by showing negative stuff over and over and over again, thinking that you're doing a service to humanity, and you're not. The truth is going to come out to mainstream media when the time is right. Because as you should notice, that mainstream media is not picking up on your on your posts about the negative stuff that is written, or all the evil presidents and whatever have you not. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what divine timing is all about. The truth will come to mainstream media when the time is right. It's not now. For some reason, it's not now. Now, also, I received a video, and this is how I know that the fear from the cabal is intensifying. The World Health Organization posted a YouTube video that they believe that they're going to have to start going to people's houses and taking family out of their homes. Now, number one, that's not going to happen. And number two, that's ludicrous. Number three, the World Health Organization is not your friend, never has been, because everything that they tell you you should do is bad. And this is one of the organizations that will eventually close down. That's so seriously, what's going on in our future? Fifth dimension. Now, there's another point I want to bring up. When you live in fear, when you post negativity, you bring yourself into the third dimension of separation. That's what the third dimension has always been about, separation. And I want you to know right now that the world has already transferred itself into a higher dimension, fifth dimension, but from memory, a lot of you still draw up the third dimension. All the coronavirus negativity crap is third dimensional. It's not fifth dimensional. Fifth dimension is being together. It's divine. It's unconditional love. And it's creating magic. That's what the fifth dimension's all about. Isn't that where you want to be? You can be there by living in positivity. Simple. You can be positive. You can be negative. You can read negative, post negative. You can read positive, post positive. See, it's your choice. It's all up to you. Those that attack you live in the third dimension because they live in separation. They don't understand that when they attack you, they're attacking themselves because we're one. I am them and they are me. They see parts of you that they only wish they could be, and that's why they hate you so much, or they profess their hatred to you. I mean, that's what it's all about. So, you know, it's like when you raise a little child, all of a sudden you're the smartest person in the world because of all the things you know that they don't remember yet, right? And so they think you're like way up here. You're some genius or something because you tell them something, it happens, and they just go, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, all the new babies that are coming now are here to awaken this planet with so much memory. Wait till they start talking. It's going to be amazing. The truths that they share. Just remember, you're always protected. You are never alone. All you have to do is call on anyone that you want to come hug you. An angel, God, energy, Jesus, whoever. You can talk to anyone. Ask for anything, and you will receive it. Even if you don't think you did, you do. Eventually, you'll be in touch with that. That's why this planet is being geared to going to your heart, not to your mind, not to old programs, not to old thought processes, not to separation, but to oneness, to love, to follow your heart. Ask your higher self, is the World Health Organization going to succeed in going to people's families' homes and taking family out? No. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. You want to be your temple. You want to be the all-knowing person. You want to feel and know that everything is okay. That everything has always been okay. That no matter what it looks like out there doesn't matter. It really does not matter. When you move from your mind to your heart, you live in freedom. You live in love. You live in pure guidance. When you live in your head, you live with fear, stress. You live with anger. And then what you don't realize is fear, stress, and anger is dis-ease. So take the word disease and hyphenate it, dis-ease. What happens when you are in dis-ease? You become sick. You attract the coronavirus, which is the flu, whatever. You attract all the bad things that are all floating around the planet. That's what you do. Is that what you want? Don't you see that they know fear does this to you? So they intensify it even more so. You've got to be smarter than them. Seriously, this is the message. Follow your heart. Only let it guide you. Only. Focus on positivity. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Look outside your window. Look at the flowers blooming, the trees swaying. And if you're way awake, you might be able to see the elementals prancing around your house, like I do. Full of joy and laughter and dancing and fun. Play some music. You know, separate yourself from it. And if necessary, eliminate these people. Just eliminate them. Because they walk around encased in negative energy. And then they come to you and they give it to you. Such a wonderful gift. Wrong. Anyway, please remember to stay positive. To remember that everything is working out according to plan. That everything is beautiful, loving, positive. To be free. That's what you want to be. You want to enjoy your time and know that everyone that works or isn't working has money issues. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. The credit crap's not going to happen. You know, they're not going to throw you out of your house or your apartment. They can't do that. Not now, because the whole world is going through the same thing. So just stay there. And if you have a hard time, learn how to get in touch with your higher self. And ask your guides, ask your higher self what's true for you, what isn't true for you. Follow your heart, not your head. Stay in the fifth, not the third. Stay away from separation, anger, fighting, confrontation, and disease. and be the love and the light that you really and truly are. Bless all of you, sending love to all of you. Have a blessed, blessed day and a great week. Find the magic. Thanks for joining. Bye.